Hi everyone, and welcome to the day one of our first workout for our 7-day total body challenge. Right, we're all about mobilising the body as much as we possibly can and turning your body into an absolute inferno so we burn as many calories, tone the body as much as we can and blast as much fat out of the way. So without us going on too much, let's make sure that the surface of where we're exercising and working out is completely clear. Make sure we're not going to step on anything. Always make sure it's safe where you're working out, and let's get that heart rate going. So I want you to take us into a step straight away. Now today we've got lots of rotations, we've got lots of work and big muscle groups, so it's important we mobilise the hips and spine as much as we can. Make sure, as always, with all the workouts that you're warm, your body's ready and prepared before we start going into the first exercise. So when we're going into our little jump rope here, we're going to stay on toes, but we're also going to add a little twist. So that little twist just takes the trunk of the spine, it allows it to rotate, it hopefully starts to fire the core muscles a little bit from the impact. But it'll also ensure that as we're going through the exercises later on through the session, we're not going to overstretch or damage anything. So now start making that twist really big. Bring the jumps together, so we're just keeping that movement as much as we can. Heart rate still lifting, we're building that warmth through the body. Right, let's take that into a run. So fast feet. Arms nice and tight, locked in by your side, lots of strength. Start lifting the body and sprint. So with me, I only want to count out 10 seconds. Absolute speed, absolute workout. Now we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take it to a stretch. Nice wide stretch. Remember what we said, there's lots of rotations. We need to mobilise that spine, mobilise that trunk. Toes facing forward, and let's go hands on hips. We're going to twist, take the hand right over to that ankle. Give it a little trunk flexion, look behind that shoulder if we can. Bring us up to the centre, same again, let's twist. Take hold of the ankle, little twist. Go over that left shoulder. Return to centre, and let's get that heart rate going. Right, so we're going to use every single muscle group in your body. We're going to make it what we call multi-directional. So we're not going to keep everything really static and singular. We're going to move as much as we can. It's important that we keep the body doing that because that's where we get that hormone release, and that's how the body then starts incinerating those calories more prevalent than ever. So exercise number 1 is all about that. We're about lunges. But where we always have that static lunge and we stay in that one plane of motion, we're going to try and make the body work, stabilise itself more. It will burn more calories. So I want you to make sure that your surface area, as we said, is completely safe. If you're using a mat later in the session, make sure you're not going to step on it for this first exercise. I need 20 reps from you. Once we start session now, there are no breaks, there are no stops. You stay with me, we scream, you grit your teeth and you go for it. So we're going to take one of your legs, we're going to take our right leg, we're going to step across ourselves and lunge. We come back to centre, we lunge to the centre, and then we lunge off at an angle again. So we're going to do that for 20 reps. Constantly twisting, always giving the body that extra little bit of challenge as we begin to balance. So we step, we go to centre, we go out wide, so we're on 9. Remember, we need 20 of these. So let's really step in. So we sink as much as we can, trying to fire the muscles as much as we can as well. Heart rate's going to lift. But what happens is as we step and we have to stabilise, I want you to feel a little bit unstable with it. I want your body to feel a little bit uncomfortable. What happens then, we have to contract and tense the tissue harder. That means that we work the muscle in a more intense way to stop us from falling over. And that leads to greater calorie burning, which is what we all want. So let's really step low. So as we step low, I'm kicking back with my heel and I'm propelling my body back. I'm trying to generate as much force I can from every single step that I make. Make it come to centre. We step out again. Almost there becomes our final rep. We switch to the left leg and again we go across ourselves. So we step, return to centre. Step. Now really focus on that stride. Lengthen the body out. Make sure that we're working the muscle tissue as much as we possibly can. And again to centre. So we really draw us back. Remember, I want that feeling of instability. So I don't want it to be easy. We want the body to be challenged, not just in strength, not just in heart rate and cardio, but also that instability. Remember, that causes the muscle to really contract, work harder, recruit more, exercise in a more intense way. That all leads to faster, better results for you guys. Right, let's really step. Come on, let's take this stride out. Kick it back in. Take cat stride, kick it back in. Force that strength. Generate that movement through the body. Almost there. Remember, we're going for those higher reps today. Take it across. As we come into our final loop, I want you to feel that challenge, that heart rate running through the body. Last rep. and to center. That's good. Let's take that jump rope back up. So we're always going to bring us back to cardio. We want it so the blood is pumping around the body. We're getting that circulation going, getting those deeper breaths into the lungs, but we're also working all our muscle groups. Let's go back to that twist. So lots of movement, lots of rotation. So first part of our legs taken care of. Let's shift to the upper body. We want something where we do a push movement for our chest, something where we do push movements for our back, interspersed with something to really lift that heart rate, get that blood pumping, get the calories burned. So, if you're using a mat at home, place it down now. Remember, there's always modifications, adaptations. The most important thing is, I don't want you to stop, so we don't want breaks. I want to build on this wave, this heart rate, this intensity. So if you struggle, take the modification, make the exercise a little bit easier, more acceptable for yourselves, but don't stop working out. Right, let's get down. So, first exercise we're going to go through is our basic press-ups. We can go through a press-up. Remember, the modification for this is just dropping to knees, 3/4 press-up. If we begin to struggle with that, bring the knees underneath the hips and we can go into our box. Those are absolutely fine. We want you to keep working. So once we start, remember, we don't stop the exercise. I need them 20 reps. I need the heart rate to lift. So it's a little bit different within our 7-day blast. We're all about something called supersets or circuits. So we're not just going to do one singular exercise, we're going to take 2 exercises. So we're going to take the 20 reps from the chest, get you back up and get you doing some cardio and heart rate. Remember, when we start, we don't stop, we don't stop. Right, let's separate those fingertips, root the palms down to the mat. We can go for the 3/4 modification, or we can go into the full press up, or we can go into the box. We lift, we tuck our core in, we curl that tailbone in, and we go for our 20 reps now. So we're making sure that we press all the way through. Think of what we did when we went through the lunges. So we're trying to make the body as challenged as possible, trying to force it to tense up and recruit as much as it possibly can. Always sucking the core in, always working every single part of our body. We're beyond the halfway mark now. Nice and low. Try and think of that range of movement we spoke about with the lunges. So we're stepping right down, keep us going. So nice and low, chest beginning to work now, shoulders beginning to work now, arms beginning to work. Final 2 reps, last rep. Let's get up, let's get up, let's get up. And we go to that cardio, we bring it back to the jump rope again with that twist, with that rotation. Every time we take us into this, the impact that we get causes little tummy contractions. So every time we hit the floor, that force is generated up through the body and we get little contractions. So let's give it a bit more of a twist, bring the obliques in a little bit more like we said, mobilize the trunk, mobilize the spine. Final 10 seconds. Let's try and make it a bit more intense. So we can jump higher, we can rotate, we can twist more, we can take the body under more stress, more energies. So little twist, little twist, little twist. Heart rate's just beginning to lift. Yeah, getting that little bit of warmth in day 1. Remember, we always build on a wave, so it's going to get more and more intense. Right, let's take us back down. Let's do our final exercise, this first circuit. So our final exercise has to involve a pull movement. Similar pattern, we've got them 20 reps. Focus on working the entire body. So while we're now going to go into a row, I want core still working, I want legs still working, I want bum still working. Right, root palms again, much similar setup, so where we lift, roll over toes, core sucked in. We go a little bit wider stance, and as you've seen us before in some of other videos, we focus on that row. So we're drawing the arm back, it's exactly the opposite of what we did in the press up. So it's 10 bum, 10 thighs, heart rate lift, let's go. So we squeeze, and we're planting the hand back down. As we plant it back down, we press, we contract through the shoulder, thighs begin to contract, core begins to contract, arms and shoulders begin to contract. Okay, right, let's keep us nice and central. No twisting, no rotating through that core. So we lift and we keep moving. So we're squeezing the arms back as much as we can. Little bit of tempo. Remember, we have those modifications we spoke about. We can go down to knees. We can go into the box press up. So we go, core sucked in, squeeze the shoulders back, always moving, always keeping every single part of the body working, contracting, tensing. Let's lift them up as we come into our final 4, 3, 2, cardio, up we get. We go into that twist. Right, as round 1 begins to finish, we suddenly spike that intensity now. So the intensity needs to go right up. Remember at the start we spoke about the format is that we do 2 exercises together. So we do supersets. or circuits. Well, now we're going to the circuit form. So that's where we group a series of exercises together. Let's get this twist. Get that blood pumping through the body. Heart rate lifts. Remember, this is day one. So day one's about working as many muscle groups as we can, mobilizing the body as much as we can, getting you ready and refreshed, driving on for the next 6 days. So stay with me, have that lift, get that heart rate pumping. Let's get a twist. So we twist, twist and twist and twist. Right, 10 seconds. Let's try and make it a little bit more intense. More of a rotation through that trunk, more of a jump, more of a heart rate. 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant, right. Let's bring it all together. So we've got circuit form now. So we're going to put all those 3 exercises together without any break, then jump into the cardio. The cardio is going to become more intense. Cardio becomes a really prevalent part of our week. We're going to take your heart rate up. We're going to consume loads and loads and loads of energy. And remember, calories are energy, and that means that we lose weight, or tone up, or we get the muscle working better. Right, so we've got them 3 exercises. We have our clockwork lunge. We have our press up. We have our row. Very simple exercises. I now need you to work much harder, much more intensely. After we finish those exercises, we're going to bring in then a circuit of cardio. Stay with me on that. That's going to build right to our peak, our zenith point. We're going to work here, get that heart rate pounding, scream and stay on with me. Okay, we've got 5 seconds and we're going to start again. Here comes our rest for 3, 2, woo! Let's go, right leg. Let's go for that lunge. And let's try and get that heart rate lifting. Let's try and get that movement through the entire body now. We've got rid of that first round. We're through it. Now we go somewhere new. Day one, we want every single muscle in that body awakened, making sure it knows it's ready for the week ahead. Really strive. None of these little baby steps. None of this. None of this. Stride. Come on, really kick in. Lengthen it. Draw that force back. And I'm propelling my body back. Every single step I take, I'm making sure every single fibre in my body's working. Every single part of me is getting the maximum out of each rep. Stride. Yeah. Stride. Yeah. Stride. Yeah. Stride. Last rep, last rep, last rep, last rep. Left leg, let's go. Across ourselves. Yep. Right down. I'm trying to push through the heel as much as I possibly can. I'm trying to get that heart rate pumping. Trying to recruit as much muscle as I can. Now you'll notice now, trying to make it even more unstable. So instead of stepping all the time to center, try and get that leg to float. So it floats, floats, yeah? Floats. It's good. Step, floats. It's good. We go again, floats. So in the air, we're twisting at our heels. If we step down, it's fine, don't worry about it. But that instability, that little bit of almost falling over, that balance work that we've got is going to keep that heart rate lifted. Stride for me as we come to our end. Let's stride for me. So we're right out, come to our end, big kick back. Same again, kick it back. Our final 4 reps. So work, kick it back. And again, kick it back. Last rep, last rep. Yes, press up, let's get down. Let's go, heart rate. We're straight into it, make that modification. And we go. So remember, we can drop to knees. We can drop to the box press up. But this is where we're going to lift you. This is our peak. This is our heart rate. This is us working every single muscle group in that body. Get lower, get your range of movement more, work harder, work faster, work more intensely. Go. And we go 5 low, 4 low, 3 low, 2, and 1. Main rhythm, we've got that modification. If you need it, get on the knees now for the row. Tummy tense, thighs tense, every single part of that body working. Root the palms, wider stance, don't twist the hips, row. And we plant the hand down. I'm working faster than before because I want to keep that intensity up, but I'm not wasting a single rep. Every time I lift that hand, every single part of me is tensing. Don't rotate, don't waste a rep, so lift with me, lift with me, lift with me. That's good, so we lift, lift, lock the legs out, tense the bum. Every time I lift, contract, tense, tense, tense. That's good, twist. It's good. Keep it lifting, plant them hands down. Every single part of your works. We don't break, we don't stop, remember. This is the session, now we've begun. Now we're taking you somewhere. Squeeze them back, squeeze them back. 3, 2, Woo! New cardio, this is where we bring you home. Everything in that body we get out. Sprints, jumps, heart rate pounding, everything. Are we ready? We've lifted you. Right, 10 seconds, all out. Sprint, go. Go, 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 go. Fast. Lift that heart rate, lift that speed, lift that intensity. We've worked some muscle groups. Now I want to get that ticker working. Now we're going to take you more. Heart rate, heart rate, heart rate. Fast, fast, fast. It's good? Right, let's take some jumps. If you have any issues with knees, ankles, lower back, then remember there's always a low impact version. So the first one, we can just go into squats. I need you to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Don't break, don't stop. If we can, we've got 10 of these squat jumps. Let's go. Yeah, this is where we lift that intensity every single day this week. We're gonna finish with this power blast, this cardio blast at the end, just to ensure every single muscle is functioning in your body as best it can. Exercise number 1 done. Remember, this is the intensity. This isn't a time to drop off. This is a time to go somewhere new. Ice skaters, get on that right leg. We squat down low. It's a jump, not a step. It's not a step. Let's go. Let's do it. Switch across. Yeah, I'm a low. Look how low I'm getting my hips. And I'm propelling my body as much as I can right across that floor. 3, and we go 2, and we go 1. We have our little break. These 10 reps, you give me everything in that body. Everything. Right, dynamic lunges are our next one. Long stride. You're gonna hate these by the end of the week. We've got loads of them. But they're the ones that take that heart rate up. They're the ones that take us to a new level. Right, long stride. Just 10 again. Arms, force, propel yourself. Propel. Yeah, go. It's good. Jump. So we jump. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Little break. And new exercise. Burpees. We don't stop. We don't stop moving. We keep that heart rate pumping. Burpees, we know them. We hate them. But they do something good for us, so we're going to do them now. Hands down. We can step back or we can jump. Jump it up. Hands down. Let's go. Let's go somewhere new. Let's get that intensity up. 4. Lift me. 5. Jump me. Go. 6. Yep. 7. Go. Keep going. 8. Keep going. Keep that heart rate there. 9. Last one. Woo! We're close. Now we're taking you somewhere. Let's do it again. Those exercises, that's our crux of all our week. We lift you. We always build you to this peak. And this is where you give everything that you've got left. Right, let's go for it. Woo! Ready? Right, get that run done. 10 seconds. Sprint it. Not a tap. Sprint, arms working. Force, power, strength, energy. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe straight. Let's get those jumps. High and low. High. Height. Yeah. Get up there. 2 more. Last one. We're close. It's taking you somewhere. We're doing something. Get on that right leg. Ice skates, remember we're low with them. Let's jump it. Low. Let's get low. Look how low my hips are. Look how much force I'm getting generated through that body. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, 2 exercises. Stay with me. Let's get that stride out. Let's get it long. Let's get it lengthened. Let's go. Jump. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're close. Burpees. Don't be stopping now. Don't be stopping. Day 1. Leaving you fresh. Leaving you ready. Let's do it. Burpees. Here we go. Jump it. Yeah. 1. Jump it. 2. Let's go. Let's get some speed in it. Let's get some speed. Let's get some heart rate. Let's get some sweat. 6, 7. Go. 8. Go. 9. Let's bring it home. Woo! 10. We're there. Well done. We built you. We lifted you somewhere. We took you. You're going to get used to that by the end of the week. That's what we're about. We hit little muscle groups. We build you. We get hold of you at the end. And we drive you through. And we push you and we get that heart rate pumping. Right, let's get a bit of a stretch. And remember, especially with these workouts, we've got all the workout and cool down videos as well If you feel that you need a bit of a longer workout, get onto those. 5-10 minutes. Remember, don't ever train through any form of injury. For now, little wide stance, and let's get that stretch, exactly what we did at the start. Little pull. So we've got that rotation, we can look over the top shoulder. Let's bring us to center. Take your hands up. Reach, search. Little to the spine, and we twist. Let's go. Look over the shoulder. Little rotation. When we said about mobilizing that trunk, which we can do a lot of through the week. Bit of thighs. Hold on some if we can. Remember, when we're doing the thighs, it's all about that hip. So when we take hold of the leg, that switch legs, we have to get that hip flex around. So we have to fall. We have to get that hip flexor out, push it forward. So we're trying to get that hip up. Don't keep it nice and tight. Open it up as much as we can. Last thing, let's go chest. Roll the shoulders. Little look across. Little look across. Mobilize everything. Hands, fingers, toes. We're good. I will see you tomorrow. Day 2. Every single day we do more. We go stronger. We go harder. Till we get to that day 7. Take care and I'll see you tomorrow.